But he was really, his wife was really like, I didn't leave him because of the crack. I left him because of the illegitimate kids. And I'm like, you had me at crack. I mean, I take the kids before the crack. I mean, I'm like, time to time get a little nice, but I'm waking up in the middle of the night to get some food. I might eat up all the food. I'm not selling the furniture, you know what I mean? Wake up the TV missing, that's not explainable. Okay, so crack, it's just not gonna work. Okay, and did you hear about the 70-year-old woman with the twins? I was like, oh my God. I mean, I can't be mad at the lady for having kids, but 70? The kid's gonna go to their first graduation and the mama's gonna go into the light at the same time. It's like, damn, but that's because
that's how they do.
And I love cartoons, and it's a big influence in my comedy. And I grew up watching all types of comedy and a lot of cartoons. And I thought nowadays the cartoons were kind of too adult for kids. I mean, you had The Simpsons, and you had the South Park, and you had the Family Guy, and the Boondocks. But if you think back, our cartoons were just as out. Like, Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? Scooby was in the truck with Shaggy getting wasted, okay? They had subs, cookies, cakes, whatever you want, and they were gobbling it down. Thelma and them, they weren't chasing ghosts, they were high. They were looking for whatever they could find. They wasn't fighting nothing, but that's because
that's how they do.
And then, come on, Winnie the Pooh. I love Winnie. Love him dearly. But Winnie was suspect. Winnie walked around with a little red belly top, stomach out, hand in the honey, looking for Christopher Robin. How you doing, Winnie? How you doing, Winnie? That's because
that's how they do.
And then my favorite, the Smurfs. La, 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 la. You know the Smurfs, right? Little blue creatures. Something puzzled me. There was only one lady, and it was Smurfette. And I'm like, dang, Smurfette had to hold the whole island down. I mean, she had to be the procreator. I mean, how else were they making babies? And then I'm like, Papa Smurf, love you when they call you Big Papa. He had to be the Don Papa one. He was living on the island. That's why Gargamel was hating, because Papa Smurf, he had everything. But that's because
that's how they do.
And, time to time, I go to the clubs with my friends. And every once in a while, people, guys might throw money. I don't know why. They start throwing the money. Me and my friends, we just keep doing the two-step. We trying to keep it cool. Then we, you get a little like, ooh, want to pick up the money. But I am a little too classy. Then I see a man roll up in his wheelchair and really get the money himself. So I'm like, I don't want to get it. So instead, I just try to drag it to my, my booth with my friends and reach down discreetly and get the money. Because all I was trying to do was get a drink. My family finds out and they're like, that is not etiquette. They're like, that is for etiquette. But that's because that's how they do. And has it ever come across your mind about CNI dogs? The life of a CNI dog? I mean, really, they have the hardest occupation. Talk about a financial crisis. What about the dogs, man? What about the dogs? You got the canines sniffing out for, the cops. You got the little snow dogs, they bring the first aid kit down this little snow slope. Whatever. You got them. But the CNI dog has the hardest job in America. He has to lead this person wherever they want to go, and they got to count on him. There's not enough milk bones in the world. Enough milk bones in the world to pay that dog. You have never seen an adult taking a little blind dog wherever he wants to go. See his little dog homies. Take him to the dog park anytime he wanted, getting him washed and cut anytime he wanted. But that's because
that's how they do.
Thank you. My name is Jelly. That's my time.
All right.